Hello people, this is Endiville, welcome to Roguetech. I went ahead and moved for 2 days because I had the feeling we had something we wanted to put on the Marauder. And turns out we actually got a battle computer's optic on one of our last missions. That's good. That's us getting a lot more accuracy on this mech. We keep the UAV, it's nothing special, but it's there. We put another rear medium. We're not going to be shooting it all the time, but it's good to have it. And to make all of this work, okay, where did I get? I guess, yeah, well, that works. Don't touch it. So, what I was saying, yeah, we put an rear medium, which we'll not be using all the time. And to make that work, we go down from a 300 to a 280. That gets us from 4.6 to 3.5, but I think that's pretty okay. We're mostly shooting at long and extreme range with this one, so there's that. It costs a bit, but we do have the money, might as well do it. We also swap Inosphere Ferro for Clam Ferro to make all of this fit, and it's just 2 more days until we got the Marauder done. That being said, the new fatigue timers means we have people ready to drop, and to that extent we just want to do something. Been having fun with those 2-9 missions. I guess we could take recovery. Well, that's recovery against Curitans. Not really something we want to do. That's Rashak. I want local government. Rashak. Comster. Rashak. Draconis. Okay. So that's something. However, this is going to be a 400 drop, isn't it? I don't know if we want to do it. So that leaves with Rashak. That's actually complicated. So we go against Draconis in the hopes that we find something we're looking for here. We put the Proteus in, we have it, might as well use it. We just move Raflesia. Did you get to 20 already on the Marauder? You do. You just did. We get not Raflesia, but come on, what is she? Gremlin on the Kaiju, because we're training her on the Kaiju, and I think that's good enough. Might as well take our commander instead of Test 9, just like that. Going to make a small cut here while this loads, and we see each other when we're ready to draw. So, we're ready. Let's see what the Curitans bring here.
Command interface initiated.
Okay, this one. If we get to drop here, it means I have the feeling we are getting quite on a hot drop here. Let's get here though.
Okay, y'all.
Yeah, we're seeing the reinforcements, I think.
Okay, here we go.
That was something quite small. Let's wait until they move, because really we shouldn't be doing fancy stuff here until we see what they do. We just wait. They might not see us, but I highly doubt it. Yeah, him moving away suggests he has. That's different though.
Reserving action. Waiting for the
I
shot.
think they're not seeing us. Okay. Are you a gremlin, perchance? That's turn 15. It's good enough for
What do
me.
you need?
So let's get going.
Understood.
Even if it's not the best hitchens, I have the feeling you really are a gremlin.
I'm taking the shot.
Shooting the chaff just to see, but it looks like it's not. Okay.
Yeah.
Kaiju can get here and really get a shot on whatever you are. And to that extent, let's just cripple you.
There, boy, tag me good. Receiving you.
Okay. You actually shot yourself. Just not ideal. We can get in the forest and we just shoot some acid.
Lock on arm.
We miss.
Negative damage. Yes, boss.
You can get to here. Direct shot with Inferno because we can.
Orders.
Vulture. Okay, here doesn't work. Here does.
Proceed, no target.
That just... Yeah, we just have LK and some, so that's what it is. We hit one of the ear mediums and some missiles. We have a backshot to Akoshi, but I'm thinking it's much more interesting. That's a challenger. It's much more interesting to get you completely done before we do anything else.
On it.
So let's go
On it.
and keep working.
Orders.
And that's just the jugger.
On my way.
So let's go for maybe guided is the way to go here. Still. Just in case. Yeah, that fire is doing good damage. Not the best hitchens, but that's one challenger off the table.
Vehicle down.
And we even have... Okay, we actually do have a gremlin, and we put ourselves in a delicate position by doing so. Still, there's a Koshi. That was 25%, so there's something else here. But just to get that Koshi out, I think we are going with a Katyusha. So there's that. That's two things off the table. Yeah, we really destroyed that mech.
I'm out of short range missiles.
Okay. Is there anywhere we can get to shoot that gremlin? Not really. Not with you, at least. Okay, let's get into indirect mode and Artemis. That's not a bad Hitchens at all. So
Copy.
so let's really do that.
Standing by.
Should have sensor locked it. Oh well, too late for that. Shit beacon gone. So maybe turn 21, whoever it is,
Copy that.
can go for him.
Yeah.
That's the avatar. I'm actually baffled that we're not able to see it. But whatever. A bit short.
Damn it.
Commander.
Yeah. Well, you also have indirect capabilities, so let's look at that. That's not good, but we can sensor lock with you, so that should be a bit better. Oh well, it is what it is. We hit the archer, of all things, and now he gets to go, which means we're getting a bit of damage in the archer, probably. Or wherever he chooses to go. We tried. He actually moves back. Okay. Bit of damage on the archer.
What do you need?
And yeah, that's intelligent moving like this. But Hydra can do the trick here. Not yet. We got some, but not enough. Let's keep following though.
Let's go.
We're seeing a Hanchi and a Shrek. I want to deal with the Shrek from distance. Have the feeling we want to sensor lock again.
I've got a sensor lock. Ooh, gosh.
Okay. That was worrying, but didn't hit. That's a bit of hyper assault, being shot, or silver bullet. And yeah, nothing else. So that works, I guess. Let's see Hitchenses if we don't move. That's decent.
Roger.
It's about as good as we're going to get it, so let's keep doing so. Problem is, wherever they go, they see us, so we just push with you.
Ready for orders.
Okay. Yeah, we have to go through fire and whatnot, but we get to your side. Let's go to Inferno. Maybe we get a lucky shot in front, and we actually got it and critted him out. There's something else here, and we don't know what it is. That's worrying. No, actually it's on the other side. We got an Executioner we have to deal with. There's a Dragon Slayer, there's a Hanchi for SP, there's the Shrek, and there's a Tokugawa back, in the very back. We, I think, are going for the Dragon Slayer because we can stray into two other things, so there's that. And we might want to pull back with the Archer and the Skinwalker and just play the long distance game with these guys.
Good to go.
because we can, so we should. Let's see what we're doing here. We'll go with Hitchens. Well, getting that Dragon Slayer is probably our first priority. The Executioner has to be heated up, but Hitchenses are what they are, so we just get fire everywhere. Yeah, the Executioner is going to keep shooting the Hyper Assault. That's a given.
Yep.
You are terribly out of range,
Going full throttle.
so we don't bother
Reporting.
shooting with you. That's a different matter.
Maximum speed.
Yeah, we're going through heat. So that's the Hanchi, that's the Dragon Slayer, that's the Executioner, that's the Shrek, and that's the Toku. Maybe, just maybe, we have some direct shots. We don't. So we go in direct and we shoot the Hanchi because we can stray into the Dragon Slayer. That's the Victor. That's bad. But that's the Donald Peep just splashing. And the Toku just shoots the Skinwalker. That was a light rifle, I think, something like that. Nothing too worrisome. With you, we have to cool down. Next turn, we maybe are able to do something, but not right now.
On the move.
Right now, we keep shooting whatever we can shoot, and it doesn't seem a bad idea to keep shooting around that Dragon Slayer.
Standing by.
So, let's zoom back, because we can, and actually vigilance this.
Need something, Chief?
With you, pretty much do the same, trying to get a pot shot out, and we actually connect.
Yep.
You will have the Thunderbolt online from this distance, and some alter shots actually go for Victor. So yeah, we're getting there with you. Just move here.
Confirmed.
We're abandoning the high ground, but the fact that we're able to shoot more reliably on that Victor is actually good. We get one engine crit. What? Okay. That was the Hanchi falling to the ground. Whatever. We keep shooting there. Look at that damage from the enhanced LRM.
Solid.
Oh boy. That's actually the ideal situation for our Jaggermander.
Affirmative.
Kaiju can shoot. And I think we want to start working on that Executioner. That's good. He didn't hit that much, so yeah. And he's actually having some hit trouble. Let's get here.
No shooting, just running.
We do have vision to you. Do we want to shoot the Toku? Not really. So we actually lacked you, of all things. Let's go for you though. That's actually excellent. Shrek is wrecking itself, going through fire and whatnot, and this is just control from now on. Yeah, you keep going down. Ultra will have range, so nope, not really.
Confirmed.
It's just the largest. Still, we shoot them. That's just two AC2s. Just the Toku is really not worrisome for us. The Hunchback isn't either. Frankly, the only real threat here is the Executioner. But until we had some hitchings on it, what was the point on shooting to it? So,
Ready for orders.
Supercharger has a fail chance, so we take it out. And yeah, we're just here to provide better sensors to our friends.
Run, don't shoot.
So let's get going on that. That's a 52, but we have MRMs online here. This probably is the victor then, either by
What do you need?
an ammo explosion or just because we actually critted him out. Not the best hit chance, but still, we've already established we're going to work
How's it going?
on your hit. We keep getting down until we're in range with other things here. Maybe. Nope. Okay, we have a problem with damage from this snap. Hopefully it sorts itself later on, but that's worrisome. Yeah,
Lock on
we
mark.
shoot the Executioner, we miss. Whatever, you can't hit them all. But you also should have the range here, and you do. This is so beautiful, I want to cry.
That. Receiving you.
Indeed, take that, mister. So, Balcha can shoot and move. Look at those agencies. We go for head, not that we are likely to hit her, we're more likely to just crit the mech out.
I think.
We just get to move afterwards, which quite frankly is just going to be a side move. Kaiju keeps moving. Kaiju shoots the Shrek probably.
Here we go.
Because this thing has to get done as well, and we're getting crits behind, so why not?
Yep.
And the Atlas just moves. And also shoots the Shrek in case we get a lucky shot. We don't. But the Shrek could very well do itself just by moving now. Well, not yet. The Archer got a stray shot.
I'm showing body.
You can't power up, and the Hanchi just did nothing here. So, MRMs are jammed anyway, so we just
Target
go
acquired.
for that long shot, and we actually hit it. And we pull casually back, just one jam. If we get supercharger in, are we able to shoot something? We are.
Roger.
It's only going to be Infernos, but still.
What do you need?
So, Avatar, move sideways. Shoot Sanchi. you should already be in range for almost everything here. However, we keep shooting the Shrek. That's the Shrek and another crit on the Executioner. So yeah, that was worth it. And with you, I guess, let's have a look at this. That's 6. That's 6. Deathfire maybe? Deathfire looks good enough for what we want to do. Because we have to deal with them at some point. Vulture can shoot and move. So we will.
Affirmative.
So that's the Toku mostly thinned out. We only get 1 evasion, but still. Proteus moves up. We're only shooting Inferno, so might as well go for the Executioner. That should be another crit. I don't know how many crits have we done already. But yeah, sometimes that happens. So I actually have shots here, might as well take them. That hit the missing leg, I think. Yeah, whatever. You keep trying to hit us with these spot shots, mister. And the Hanchi is intimidated and actually just moves back, which is excellent for us, not going to lie. Let's go for you, Mr. Hanchi. Okay, should have gotten the heavy emeralds to actually shoot, but I didn't. Keep getting near. That's a bit more hit on you.
Standing by.
You stressed. We move out of here. And we keep shooting that Toku. That's the Toku gun. Probably shouldn't have shot with Inferno here, but hit damage translates so well for these that really, what's the point in shooting anything else? And it's not like we have the most mechs on the loot table now, so, well, that's... Do we have multi-shot here? We don't. So I guess we just shooting Inferno to you. That's a torso.
That was a critical hit. Yep.
And that's you. And you will just sprint and shoot in the general direction of that Hanchi. Hydras probably give us the crits. Not really. Not yet. The Avatar could shoot the Executioner, but we're going for that Hanchi. That's half the mech.
Scored a critical hit.
So yeah, he should be pretty intimidated, this one. Let's keep working on that hit, shall we?
Affirmative. Standing by.
Archer just gets in. It should be all we need here. Yeah, you're bleeding out. We have another injury.
Hey there.
Whatever. Just deal with you, mister.
Copy that. Full speed.
Shouldn't even shoot everything, but what's there to keep?
Inflicted heavy damage.
of you, nothing really. So we keep going.
Let's move.
Yeah, sure.
Mech destroyed. Waiting for
Poor
orders.
thing.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's just shoot some LK to the head, I guess.
Firing on target.
And that's, I think, an engine destruction. So let's see what's on the loot table here. I probably don't want an executioner, but that's the best thing we got on the loot table. Well, we got gremlin parts. Come to think about it, we already know what we're taking from this one. And yeah, just because we don't have money problems doesn't mean when we see one we're not taking it. So that was 300k. It's a bit of damage on the archer, nothing major. What were you about? Not that worrying. There's 4 parts of the executioner. The Koshi we wrecked, but we know that. We could take some Victor parts, the Dragon Slayer, but really not too worried about it. Getting ER large clan could be a thing. But they're hot. Bit too much for my liking. There's Excels, there's a clan active probe, which might be something we take from here, honestly. There's double bin of AMS ammo, all the Rack 5 ammo in the world, because we actually dealt with a Gremlin, and yeah, just take the Gremlin parts. We also get a Shrek part, and a Victor part, an LRM-15, in a sphere ferro, which we sell, extended range LRM ammo. Might be something we want to put on our pretty Juggermaunder, but not now. So it's a pity that there was nothing else, but getting 2 Gremlin parts just means we get to make 2.3 million from this one, so that's decent. Just sorts our finances for a month, and really with the new fatigue system we're going to be dropping a lot more, because it only takes 2 days to recover from a mission now, so this is going to be a much heavier drop. Yeah, that's just nothing. 2 days. On fatigue we're also at 2 days, so what's there to hate about the new system? Especially when we're this far into the game. So we could bring the Atlas again, but it's not what we're looking for. Let's look for that Shrek. Not enough parts, so there's you though. Yep, almost 2 mil, just like that. Let's get back to the 80. We're never using it, so why not? The Mori we're probably never using as well. And that's pretty much it. Demolishers could also scrap, but we have enough money now. So we go for 2 days, because that's what we have for repairs, and everyone's ready, which it's just crazy how fast we go now. Yeah, I clicked Mech Bay, but I wanted to get into the barracks. So, let's see about you. We haven't done this in a while, so it's bound to bring some improved skills for our mech warriors. Most notably, maybe Reflection, because we haven't seen her in a while. I think she's the least developed of our assassins, so and she is, but we can only get to piloting 9. It's still okay. Got Raza and Rain in the house. We will work with them at some point, because they're also assassins, and you know how I love my assassins. That's just a bit of piloting for you, I guess. We go for Weasel. Not really for you. Yuki should have a bit of XP, but that's just some guts. And Zed probably only has enough for 1 piloting. Yep, called it. So let's look at the timestamp. It's not the worst to actually end chapter here, but I guess we're going on another. Yeah, we've already established we don't want to do you. Comstar, I don't want to, so let's go for a shag. This gets us to 100 rep. So where's that? You're here. Bring the Marada again, and we bring. Okay. Where's our commander? She's on the avatar. So you get to the avatar. And who do we have available? Test 9 or Z? Well, we'll put Test 9. He has some avatar training, if I recall right. Not really. You do? You do. So let's get Z instead. Yeah, I'm well aware we have 3 mechs and vehicle we're not using, but we don't really need them here. Actually forgot to tab out. But I'm already here, so see you on the other side of the loading screen. So, 1 second for you, 2 hours for me, because something work related popped up.
Command interface
Let's try and get this done quickly. We're not seeing anyone here. Where are you people? Okay, looks like you're here. That's it. There's nothing else on this map. Will we be able to get up from here? I think so. And if not, we should have access to that route, so just dropping here to make that battle go faster. Probably getting into the texture bug because we didn't zoom in.
Hurting here.
Not really.
What are those?
Not in active combat.
Person could settle down in a place like this.
So let's take that
Commander.
avatar and see if there's a way up. There actually is. We have quite some indirect firing capabilities, so we don't want to go completely up, not yet. You need direct line of sight. You're going to be the main problem, but whatever. Jaggermander just goes in like that. Vulture doesn't want to sprint, just move. Skinwalker also just gets here. Okay, let's see what we're seeing. There's a Zeus XP, there's a Griffin, there's a Conquistador. And we have a Victor, a Dragon, a Stalker, and a Hawkmoth on our side. Well, I think we deal with the reinforcements first. It's going to be indirect fighting all the time, so maybe, just maybe. And yeah, that Zeus means they're going to go fast. But at the very same time, they ain't got much on the indirect firing thing to really be a problem. So, well, we wait until the Conquistador has gone. Don't want to find myself on the end of you're just the MML one.
Waiting for orders.
Maybe just get it done.
Got it. No shooting
Besides,
just done.
AMS was jammed, so yeah, you look like our first target. If anything, just because that snap nose is actually, well, I wouldn't say scary. So indirect firing on you looks decent. Deathfire is a no-go, obviously. But let's go Inferno here.
Acknowledged.
So that's some hit. You really should have hit trouble now. And yeah, we probably don't want to be shooting this close. That was the Conquistador. It's good. Means he's probably hitting up.
Yep.
And we really need the Morada to have someone to shoot, so just
Roger that.
do it like this, and we keep hitting you.
Firing at him.
Direct hits,
Ready for orders.
so yeah, that's going to be fun. Let's get zooming, because we can. We don't line up, but we start working on you. Just a bit of acid.
What do you need?
We can get direct line of sight to you with the asset. Why not?
Firing.
Mostly because of Hydra. So there's that.
Receiving you.
You get to cool a bit. But that's just because you have actually used your next turn cooling down. So let's get you back where you belong. Well, shooting directly is good.
Engaging target.
We could have gone with Thermo, but we forgot about it. So yeah, it looks like we're not going for the range forums from the get-go. Still, well, this looks decent.
No target.
And we have to unjam that ANS, so let's get going here.
Receiving you.
I don't think the Griffin is going to be much of a problem. The stealth mech probably, but whatever. And yeah, we only have 2 picks, so let's start working on deleting you. You're actually already open. lose one arm, lose one torso, and just destroyed. It took a while, but we got you. So that should be probably, well, the Griffin actually. Which means we have a second target. Let's not kid ourselves. If he's here and he has shot, we really are going to get him. Because that's so much better than other things we can do here. We can sensor lock it, but we can also sensor lock the Zeus. He's quite hot, so it probably... we probably don't need to do much. You're already open. Zeus moves, shoots a bit. He's welcome to. Means he keeps hot. But he's sensor locked, so we should be having... yeah, you get direct line of sight. So let's go, not even engaging enhanced imaging because we don't need to. You're destroyed. And yeah, we still have a fifth something around, which we don't know about. Well, a fourth from these lands. That's it finally there. That was just some missiles. But let's see if we... that's an Anubis. Probably can be dealt with by...
Roger that. Full speed.
by our punch bot, but we only have one direct shot here, so let's get rid of that Anubis. With you lot, it's going to be a different story. So just like this, let's keep working on that Zeus. It's only at 37%, but we're actually having a bit of luck here and actually hitting a lot. So yeah, that's not ideal on the Artemis, I mean, but the other things are just so good, we can't ignore them. And this Zeus doesn't bring AMS, so that means we just go crazy on it. Asshat can shoot the... okay, we go for a control burst to keep our hit under control. That's much better. It's not the best Hitchens, but still. He's open, he's a light. So we keep working on it. And yeah, I have the feeling AMS is working much better now. We are inspired. We can start engaging what's coming from the other side. You don't need much. Well, we deal with you, Mr. Anubis, because we can. Let's see, what side are you open from? Okay, yeah, that's this side. So let's be done with you. Either Skinwalker or the punch bot will get you. You're bleeding out, you're injured, so we can charge. And yeah, that's a good enough result if you ask me. Again, only 2 parts, so that was actually a bit underwhelming on damage. Okay, just had to process the rest, I guess. Yeah, it's going to take a while. But yeah, you keep moving. Okay. Well, you having direct line of sight means the Jugger has direct line of sight too. Which also means the Marauder does. So, enhanced imaging. And we just shoot. Let's look for offensive push because I'm told they've changed it a bit. Still good, you know. That's you gone.
One more for the scrap.
And maybe the Stalker also gets to this side, but I think, okay, Dragon moved real fast here. Well, don't think the Stalker is able to do anything at all here, so let's put some chaff on you if you can. And hopefully next turn we're able to just destroy you. We're shooting over the Jaggermander, which doesn't seem to be in our best interest. Just move and take an obstructed shot, I guess. We got you open already, but you must bring very little armor.
Solid connection on that one.
100, but that's not
Waiting for
much.
orders.
And guess what, mister? Yep. Let's go for guided, because we can. And that's a dragon, mostly.
Inflict.
We didn't want that dragon to be able to hit
Commander.
our people, as in hit up,
On my
so
way.
there was that. Yeah, check charge and whatnot. I think that was Santa. Victor is also coming, but we're not really that worried about him.
Full speed.
Let's just keep working on that Zeus, because he didn't have that much heat, so... And yeah, there's just 3 things on the table, and we should really be able to
Waiting for orders.
make short work of them. Just get Nira. We'll do something next turn with you. Let's see about that Zeus. Yeah, they don't like Hormorada,
Receiving you.
but it's not that bad. I'm just getting in position with you. The Avatar could go over the reach. We're waiting.
What
Then
do you need?
Morada needs to get to a
No
better
shooting, just
position.
running.
Kaiju can only shoot indirectly, so we will go for the Zeus. We missed.
Well, that didn't work out.
Don't worry, girl.
Hauling ass.
We'll get that sometime or another. Let's just keep shooting you, though. I know. Not
What's
the
up,
best
Bob?
damage, but still. I probably don't want to move at all. Heat. Artemis. Let's look at hit chances. Yep, whatever. Let's see what you do now, mister. I think we actually hit head here. We're waiting. Okay, we're seeing the Victor.
Yep.
Let's keep moving. Let's shoot some more Hydra on the Zeus.
Okay, I'm on it.
Standing by.
And you That's a ballsy move. So we're going to vigilance this. And we just go for you. That's him quite open.
Hey there.
I think I saw... not quite. I probably don't want to go for the victor.
Standing by.
I don't want to do anything with you now. So let's give the Zeus its movement. It's obviously going to shoot, but he missed with the snap, so that's not bad.
Houston holding.
Just hit us with this laser. We have to eat fire, so that we will do. And we're going for you because you're open and you need the hit and you're mostly unsteady.
Critical hit. Ready for orders.
With you, well, for starters, let's disable you. We have to get into the fire,
Confirm.
but we really don't have any hit problems with you, so that should be enough to get you to the ground. That's why we didn't swap from acid, because Inferno just doesn't do
Waiting for order.
damage here, or not the one we want anyway. So there's actually line of sight to be had to that stalker, so we'll actually work on that stalker, but that's afterwards. Right now this is just about working the Zeus.
Right here.
And yeah, that kaiju will never get line of sight, so let's go for you. That's a bit of hit. Morada can't get to here.
Moving to position.
That looks like a decent place to be. That's 99, and if we go, still 99. So let's go for your leg.
Attacking from position. Commander.
Jaggermander probably doesn't want to move neither.
Targeting for an alpha threat.
Not the best hits, but still. Should be hot now, so there's that. We want to go for a cluster shot here. Yeah, just like that. The snap is crit, so there's that.
What do you need?
And the asshat. Well, we have a supercharger here. Maybe, just maybe. Shooting over our mech doesn't look like something we want to do with all that. But this gets us ready to get in position next turn. So, a bit of Hydra. Sadly no crits. Okay, you just don't care about your hit, mister. And yeah, the Victor gets up. Whatever, he's hot. Shouldn't be able to do anything besides. He's a Victor. So yeah, there's that. You fall again.
Receiving you.
So, the Archer is in position. Let's get... I don't think getting the supercharger really helps here. No, we're just charging, but that's okay, I guess. So You give me this. It's not the most damage, but he's pretty beaten up already, and we hit leg on top of it. So yeah, at least he's lagged and going to the ground. At worst, he's completely destroyed. So there's that. Skinwalker. We have one clear shot to you. You're pretty hot. Let's give you a bit more hit. You work around that, mister. So, Avatar probably just wants to destroy the Victor. It's just the Victor again. We actually destroyed the AC-20. It's as good as done. Just get in here. We Warlord and we look at those improved. That's not good enough. If we go offensive push, it's still 11. Well, yeah, we can't go for offensive push though. So yeah, they changed again. Well, still good enough. Yup, that's a bit more than that for you, but whatever. So let's go for center on you. Ooh, you're panicked. Guess what? And that's it. So we have a full stalker. Only 2 peaks though, so not likely to be of much consequence. And we make a small cut here. Just trying to keep all of these a bit more streamlined. So yeah, good XP. We have one Black Knight part. Hawkmoth is not really something we want. The Zeus might not be a bad second pick. We got another Plasma Carbine. There's a tactic support. Missile battle computer is a good thing to have. And other than that, I think we're taking the Black Knight because it's an Omni and it brings good money. So there's that. We get the Black Knight part, a Griffin part, 2 Stalker parts, 2 large lasers, which frankly they're selling. SRM4 sold, fire control improved, goes. Actually, besides the battle computer missile, we also see a heavy MRM Inferno, which we haven't seen, so it's a good thing to see it here. Let's see how many days of repairs. There should be some, but not excessively. Besides, we've got 3 mechs ready to step in if one mech got too much damage, so this should really not be a problem right now. So yeah, this took a while. It's about 1 hour content, but I started this before eating and things got in the way. Must zoom out now, but let's see about those repairs. That's just 3 days, which is going to even be less than that, I'm guessing. Yeah, just 2 days, which lines up perfectly with fatigue. So we're going to do a lot more drops this month. Well, from now on. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please consider leaving a rating and a comment. Subscribe if you aren't. We'll see each other next time.